Nancy's 18 now.
Yes.
Many ways a grown-up girl. What was it like for her to become a teenager and go through adolescence with this injury and these problems?
She's very behind schedule, I think socially, and not so much mentally. She can still do quite a bit with the school books, which we were told she'd never be able to she wouldn't be able to do new learning. So to test that, I put her in her Spanish class, and she got a B. So that I'm not worried about her.
When you said
well.
you were told that, was that by the neuropsychologist in Marshfield?
No, this was done in Madison.
Early on.
Yeah, they said that it would be very difficult for her with new learning. So that's why I kind of tested it out with a little Spanish class a semester, and she did fine. So I wasn't worried about that. I knew she was smart to begin with. But it's all those, I guess the ideal age to have a brain injury is about age 32, because you've learned a lot already so in your life and the social aspects of life and all sorts of situations that might come to hand, and you would know how to handle yourself in the situations when they come up. But because she was 9, learning those is the difficult part, because it's all that executive brain, the function, the frontal lobe. And I think she's right now about 3 years behind socially.
So she's a year behind your son.
Yes.
Except girls are supposed to be ahead.
Right.
She's not ahead.
No. She is...
Like having a 13-year-old boy in the house?
What? I'm sorry?
Is it like having a 13-year-old boy in the house?
No, 13-year-old girl. She's, Justin Bieber and kind of the things that I would think are younger people, like the Jonas Brothers and characters on television or movie actors on television that are younger, doing the middle school to middle teen, high school age, portrayals on television is what she's mainly attracted to, and I don't know.
Where do you stand? And some of these things we probably should leave out because they become too personal. But where does she stand in terms of dating, boyfriends, your concerns about her sexuality?
She's not promiscuous, and she's not really uninhibited. She's not uninhibited.
Disinhibited.
That too. Disinhibited. She's very, I think she's kind of prudish in a way. I had a thought there and it just went.
Is she afraid of boys?
No, she likes boys. She likes any boy. But to talk to a boy would be like, hi, and she just turns beet red and walks away. Any situation, including friends, Dr. Thai had told us, in about 18 months, she's going to lose all her friends because they're growing and changing, and she's not. She's going to lag behind, and sure enough, never thought of it because my husband and I both coached all of the kids in school in softball or baseball, and very close group. I mean, it's a small community, so you just think, oh no, this isn't going to happen, it's not going to happen. And it happened. It was just, even though we did an educational session with the group when she was in 5th grade, we brought them all together, talked to them all about it. Dr. Thai gave us some ideas to show like the consistency of Jell-O being the brain, and have her in the room, and if she didn't feel comfortable answering questions, she would just say, I'm not really comfortable with that answer or with that question, and then she wouldn't have to answer it. And we informed that, told the kids that when we first started, but some of the kids were very curious. A lot of them knew. I don't know how much prepping the classroom teachers did, but it was very sad later on to see that they still protect her. They say hi to her, but that's about where that stops too. But it's that emotional, like, oh, so-and-so said hi to me in the hall, how exciting, I haven't talked to her in so long. I said, well, why didn't you just ask her that next question? Because they did scripting with her, you know, at least 5 or 6 questions that you should ask someone as just a passive conversation. And she just gets overboard, and I think she's afraid to make, not a fool out of herself, but just to get overly excited, and she'll walk away from the situation.